What's up, guys? Today is leg day again. I swear, it feels like it's like leg day every other day. It's kind of because it is. Every third day, I'm training everything, and then obviously I take Sundays off. But anyways, so to kind of give you an idea of how this is going, yesterday was back day, today's leg day. And today on legs, we're gonna focus mainly on we're gonna do some quad movements. We'll do squats, leg press, walking lunges, and then we'll do some hamstring work at the end. But the reason I do squats and leg press on my hamstring day is because I find they're not, especially with long limbs like myself, I have longer legs, I find that it's actually not the most quad specific movements. Now, obviously you can do them in certain ways. You can do front squats, you can elevate your heels in a squat to help narrow your stance, you can get on a Smith machine, but just a true squat really isn't that, for me, it's a lot of glute and adductor work, which is good. I mean, you still need those muscles to have thick thighs and, big legs like everybody wants. So it's important. And then I have a day later in the week, 3 days from now, Friday, where I will focus more on my quad specific movements, such as, heavy leg extensions, front squats, a different kind of leg press, maybe some hack squats, so on and so forth. But as for today, we are going to do what I just said. And, obviously, I guess if you want to call it the ham and glute day, you can, but I don't really like that because I like to hit quads and hams both on the same day because I feel like they're so intertwined. There's really no way to do one without the other. What I found in the secret to training legs twice a week, which I've been doing for a while now, is knowing your limits. Not necessarily knowing the weight limit, but knowing the volume limit. Because if I come in here and do 30 sets of legs in 3 days, I'm not going to be able to train again. But if I do just enough to get some heavy stimulation and also break down some muscle fiber and then let that continue to repair and improve going into the next leg day, it's like you're constantly building on it, because they say, what is it, after like 72 hours, something like that, your body stops rebuilding what you just tore down. So in a perfect world, every 3 to 4 days you could hit it. It's just a matter of being smart in your movements and being smart in your volume and your weight selection. So today, while it may not be the most hardcore looking day, that's because last week I squatted heavy, and this was my heavy day last week. And then so this week, it's not gonna be as heavy, but be a little bit higher reps. But then when it comes time for quad dominant day, which is the front squats and whatnot, it'll be my heavy, quote unquote, heavy day. Every day is a heavy day for me, but it'll be my quote unquote heavy day this week. And then it's kind of the same with chest and back. Like, you just have to prioritize things and move things around to where you can continue training and continue proving without just beating your body into the dirt. So let's get started. So basically, first things first is I just want to get some blood in the legs. I'll, do a few sets here, just get the knees warm, nothing heavy. And then I'll stretch out my hips over there with a band and just get ready to squat. So here we go. So this isn't anything revolutionary, but it's a little stretch I learned from Sam Bird. Anybody who knows anything about powerlifting knows who Sam Bird is. And I used to notice he would always do this before he would squat on his squat days. And it really helps open up the hips, get everything, you know. They say when you squat, you don't squat like a baby, because it's a, you know, babies have a really natural range of motion like that. So it's kind of what this is helping, just open up all that. It's pulling the hips forward while letting the, you know, your ass sink down, getting everything good and open. Feels really good. It's a great way to start. So basically, we're gonna get started with squats. What I'll do is, I think I'm gonna stick around the 10 to 15 rep range. And I'll probably just start with one plate, and then two, and then three, and then four, all the way up to 5 or 6. I'll do 15 each set. So, I don't know how heavy I'll go, but we'll see. Basically just, you know, 15 reps all the way up, working our way up until I get to a heavy working set. Reps might fall a little bit. Anyways, here we go. so what we're about to do here is split squats. Alternate, back and forth between these and walking lunges. I personally feel these a little better in my glutes, but obviously walking lunges are a little more taxing to the entire body. But we're gonna do these today, so here we go. After split squats, we went into some RDLs, worked up to a couple heavy sets there. And then now we're just gonna finish off some seated leg curls and some abductors and adductors. That'll pretty much be it for the day. I'm pretty smoked.